I'm sure that you guys both, when you started having kids, wanted to obviously raise a family where health and fitness was a value and health and fitness was prioritized and stuff like that. If people who are listening to this and they have young kids or going to have young kids sometime soon, and they too want to raise a family that has like a health and fitness family, or they don't have to be trainers or like nutritionists or anything like that, but they want to make sure they value health and fitness, what are some of your tips, both like what practical tips of things to do, things to say that can help parents of young kids foster a value of health and fitness?
Yeah, I'm a big believer that values are caught and not taught, meaning
Mm,
you got to practice what you preach, right? So I can tell my kids, I can teach them, but they're going to catch these values by my actions, right? The way that Devin and I choose what foods we choose to have into the house, how they see us prioritizing exercise and how they prioritize us taking care of ourselves. And I mean, we're to the point where my kids, if I have a Diet Coke, they're like, mom, like I have taught them well. Now they're the ones holding me accountable. But you listen, you can't just tell somebody to be healthy. You've got to live it, and they're gonna catch on to that much quicker. We're also very intentional about how we talk about health. It's not, the word fat is not used in our house. I actually feel very strongly about that, only especially with our daughter. It's all about what foods can make you stronger and what foods can make you feel better and what foods are going to make you healthy. And we don't deprive our kids of that. We just let them know what those choices are. And so, I mean, there's a ton of tips I could go down the road on, but I really think it's all about look in the mirror, make sure that you're actually living how you would want your kids to grow up. And you know, I I think we're doing a great job, and we have a great opportunity. Like, we have a great gym culture, right? We have a great community, and that's the beautiful thing about what we've built is my kids can walk into our office, into any one of our gyms, and I know they're going to be met with positivity and um, just healthy relationships, healthy communication, and we're super lucky for that.
yeah, it's what Morgan's saying translates right across the different areas. And we keep referencing the a cheap chapter, the Burn Lifestyle, and those 8 pieces of the pie. You know, if you want, like she's saying, caught not taught. What's the same goes for your career too. Your kids don't mind if you work really hard, if you show up in the evenings and you bust in the door with a big smile and you're like, come here, kids, and you helicopter them in the sky, you pick them up and you make them smile. Sometimes I'll do that and they're not smiling, and I'll keep doing it until they smile because I know that smile is creating a positive neuroassociation with hard work. So hard work, it's not that kids don't want their parent like to be with them all the time, right? 45 minutes with my 3 kids in the playroom is like, dude, you don't need, like, that is quality time. And it's not like we need to spend 8 hours a day with our children in order to feel connected. And so that's how we choose to spend our lifestyle. I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but work makes the world go around. Effort is part of the inner world. So no matter what it is, whether it's a business, you're an entrepreneur, you're working, it doesn't matter. You could be a volunteer. It's the work ethic that really matters. And I want them to see positivity, happiness, smiles, fun with associated with hard work. So it's really about harmony in our world, not balance. And the default question is, how do you guys balance it? And it's like, well, we don't, is the real answer. It's you design your lifestyle using the tools that we talked about. And then you say, okay, is this lifestyle that I'm designing going well? What could make it go better? What could
Yeah.
I start doing? What could I stop doing? And it's a constant evolution.
Yeah, I love it.